Hey, it's Alexander. In this video, I'm going to share with you how I've just spent 10 years selling to complete strangers, oftentimes on the internet. I started offline. I just went to people's offices. Sometimes I just walked straight in and I said, you guys need a marketer. Now I went from doing that to doing everything online and basically selling to complete strangers who have never met me in real life and selling high-ticket offers to them on the internet. Okay, so how I did the whole process myself from A to Z, from lead generation all the way to the close, all the way to the payment. I'm going to share with you. In terms of lead generation, because everyone here, I know what you guys want. Funnels, give me funnels. Look, it's not a popular opinion, but funnels are not that complicated. The lead source is not very important if you know how to convert people, okay? If you know how to convert people, you can convert almost anything. Now, I'm not claiming that I can convert almost anything, but I can convert a lot. I can convert fairly freaking cold leads to buy within a few days of finding out about me to buy from me on the phone. I can do that. Okay, so that's what I'm going to share with you. And where you get the leads, you know, it can be Upwork, it can be LinkedIn, it can be YouTube, it can be Facebook. It's kind of secondary. If they're looking for something related to what you're selling, that's as warm as they need to be, basically. So let's start with the beginning. People want to be treated like people. It sounds kind of obvious, but let me tell you, marketers don't fucking understand this. Or let me tell you in a different way, marketers who don't make any money don't understand this. When you're dealing with humans, they want to deal with a human, and they want you to deal with them as if you're their friend, as if you have their best interest in mind. Because marketers, if you go look at some Facebook groups, I'm not going to name Facebook groups, but if you go look at some famous marketing Facebook groups, it's like, how I made this and how I made that, and da, 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 right? So the buyers, they don't care about that. The buyers, they care about themselves, and they care about how you treat them like a human, and how you look at their personal situation, and how you help them, and how you help them make decisions as well. Because people don't know how to make decisions. It's like they meet some stranger on the internet. It's like, who the hell is this guy? Why should I trust this person? So first of all, you need to have a service that actually gets results. You can build that. Anyone can build that, right? But if you're not interested in a service that's going to get results, don't watch this video, because I don't want to teach you. That's some weird, evil shit. So I'm not into that. I'm into services that get results. So if you have that, then we can work with this. We can get you some sales. So let's talk about converting. The first thing is proof. What I have been focused on lately is as many types of proof as possible. Just as many types of proof as possible. Just to name a few: video testimonials, text testimonials, authoritative figures, lots of content that proves that I know what I'm talking about, because people can pretty much just get results just from free content, and so on and so forth. So as much proof and also value as possible up front. Before anyone buys anything, they have seen lots and lots of proof. If someone hasn't seen lots and lots of proof, suddenly it's much harder to sell to them. So you don't want that. Why would you want to sell to someone who has not seen that you know how to deliver? It doesn't make any fucking sense. Of course, you want to get on calls and you want to sell to people who have seen lots of proof that you know your shit and you're going to deliver. And if that is the case, the sales call is going to be a breeze. You don't need to be a master closer at all. Okay, just know your shit, and then sales is easy. Okay, now let's say you don't know your shit. Let's say you're starting from scratch. But how do I get there, Alex? Okay, you can partner up with someone who has gotten there in terms of delivery. You can hire freelancers who have gotten there in terms of delivery. Use all their credibility, okay? And then start building a portfolio of video testimonials and other types of proof. Proof, proof, proof. That's the name of the game in 2019. It's all about proof, and beyond as well. It's always going to be about proof now, because there's a lot of scammers and weird stuff on the internet, so you can't really trust everything. So how do you get proof so that complete strangers can buy from you? Okay, so if you, for example, let me just use myself as an example, because why not? You go to businessmentor.com, here's the URL, you're going to see data, right? There's lots of data, because I want to do business with people who are data-driven, who are smart, like engineers and stuff like that. So let's take a look here. First, just the first headline, data. There's proof for the data. If you scroll all the way down to the bottom of the page, there are video testimonials, text testimonials, more data, more case studies, which is the same thing as testimonials, just longer. About me, credibility, like how many people have I helped? other people that I work with, how many people have they helped? You go to a different page. Every page is like this, by the way. There's a whole page with hundreds of testimonials on there. You go to About Us. There's proof on there as well. It's like a whole freaking story, sales letter, whatever you want to call it, right? So it's all proof, as much as humanly possible. The moment you start doing this is the moment you're going to have a fairly freaking easy time converting people who have no idea who you are into buyers, okay? Let's move back a few more steps. So treating people like humans. Automation is big right now, and I love automation. I'm all into automated emails, automated this, that, and the other thing, and outsourcing sales even. I am still into that. Automation can go too far. If you automate too many things, people don't feel like they're being treated like a person anymore, and it's going to be harder to sell to them. So I still send customized voice messages. Someone sends me a message on Facebook. If you send me a message on Facebook, it's not going to be an assistant replying. It is still going to be me. I'm going to send a customized voice message usually, and it's going to be good. It's going to be valuable, right? So I still do that. Why? Because it's a personal touch, and people know that it's me. They don't believe it. It's like, oh my God, Aleks replied to me. It's not a big deal. I just send a voice message. It takes like a few minutes a day. I send it to everyone who messaged me. Not a big deal at all. So you can do the same thing, and you can, if you're sneaky, you can even reuse the old ones. I don't, but you could. You could give to your assistant pre-recorded voice messages and tell them which one to send in which situation. That stuff works. You can do this through any funnel. You can do this through Facebook. You can do this through things like Upwork, LinkedIn, and so on. It's much more unique, and it's much more empathetic, let's say, than just sending a block of text, right? Another thing that people do is they send lots of videos. Easy tool you can use is Loom. It's called, I think it's useloom.com. Basically, you can record your screen and yourself, and whatever you're talking about, if you're selling online services, you can provide lots of value using that by recording your screen and suggesting things and showing stuff on the internet and suggesting what to do next. This converts much better, okay? All of this, of course, leads to where the sale actually happens, which is a sales call. The best thing to do is, do a Skype call, turn on your video, have them turn on their video. I don't really like video, to be honest. I'm doing like all these live streams and stuff, which is fine, but I don't like doing video while talking to people because I like walking around. So I walk around a lot, and then my video is off. But if you're not a walker while you're talking to people, you can have your video on, and it builds lots of trust as if you're in the same room with someone. So there's a higher level of trust, higher close rate. You can read body language and stuff like that. These are just some tips here. We use a lot of this in Business Mentor Insiders Mastermind. I want to say BMI, but the acronym is maybe not ideal. I do suggest that you watch my videos about sales if you want to get a more in-depth understanding of how sales works. Just type into YouTube Aleksander Vitkin Sales Manifesto. It's an older video, but it's still, it's quite useful. I don't agree with 100% of what I say in that video, but it's like 80% I agree. It's pretty much it for this topic. If you have any questions, do hit me up, and see you in tomorrow's live stream.